now invite Victor Brunko of Voccent to the stage. And don't forget, go to slido.com, code 808, and post your questions for Victor.
Hello. Can you hear me well? So I am the real proof of the fact that we do need language learning in this country. My name is Victor Brunko. I am CEO and founder of a company called Voccent, which stands for Voice and Accent. Over time, we pivoted many, many times. We started in 2019, and right now we are a little bit bigger than language. We focused on something that we call oracy and something else that we'll talk about during this demo. So on this slide, you can see that most of the LLMs and AI tutoring app these days, they look alike, and there is some difference. Obviously, our competitors and finalists, they provide something different, but most of them are the same. And the question that we'll need to ask ourselves, do we want to build similar, or we need to pivot a little bit, like as an industry? On this photo, I was told to be a little bit closer to the ground. This is my son, 16 years old, trying to learn French language. And I asked him, are you going to use any of the app, limited time and limited resource? And he's like, yeah, I'll go with something kind of GPT. And for some reasons, when he closed the app, he forgets everything. Why? So let's try to answer this question. And the question that we're asking at our company is the basic principle. What is language learning? It turns out that listening and speaking are skills that built into our brain. We have the literally hardwired functionality. Reading and writing, not necessarily. It is an acquired skill. And something else also built into our brain. Something else gives language its pulse. And this is the Mehrabian diagram where you can see that body language, which I'm doing right now, and something else delivering most of the information except for spoken words. That's the awkward moment where I need to wait. So many of you reach out to my booth, and you know that something else I'm referring to is emotions and productive struggle. If we are not teaching students, and those kids could be from 0 to 95, it doesn't matter, have combination of emotional learning and productive struggle, not necessarily they will learn. It's not something we have control over. To play with emotions in our company, we use one of the frameworks that's called Russell's circumplex model effect. It's very easy. You have arousal and valence, and that's how you map emotional context from any acquired audio recordings that we do in the company. And for productive struggle, next slide, please. Thank you. I know it's automatic. For productive struggle, you have 15 seconds left. Scan this QR code, $5 on us. Productive struggle helps you to go through the content. We have multiple types of content, challenges, audio challenges, storytelling mode, playlist, to actually dig deeper into the language and figure out, can you repeat this or particular phrase or maybe utterance a little bit longer than that? And then system guides you, highlighting the differences. If you pronounce something wrong, it emphasizes, whispering you something. And that's the basic built-in cave for Homo sapiens method of learning spoken languages. That's what we focused on in the company. The biggest difference between Neanderthals and Homo sapiens lies in many, many different aspects of the brain. But one of the interesting one is storytelling mode. So storytelling mode is built into our brain, and that's the best way of communication of different types of information. One of them is obviously language. The language itself is the medium of the information. Our system supports storytelling mode in many different aspects. Where you can listen, you can repeat, speak, video, tail repetitions, quizzes, videos, pictures, everything. We're a platform, so we provide nonlinear flow for the information to be provided, and multiplayer role, so you can students can play with their parents, they can play against each other, or country by country. We have implemented that last year. Voccent is a platform. That means that everyone can create content. We have people from random parts of the world creating content with us, and certain educational organizations creating content. Some content is private, some content is not private. Some content is listed, some unlisted. You can create small ecosystems where you fixed into a particular set of content, reuse the content, copy, or maybe upgrade content to something else. We do have lots of pre-created content as well. The system itself is very easy. Creating content is like creating slides for PowerPoint, but it gets you into the audio training mode and lots of different language experiences. All right, numbers. We are proud of different numbers, and I don't want to even try reading all these numbers, but the most important one I want to focus on, I'm a cat owner and I have 3 kids, and I'm telling you that cat's brain consumes 7 watts, human brain consumes 20 watts. Our system during the processing consumes a little bit less. Imagine if any other LLM or AI, quote-unquote AI-based system wins the contest and 8 billion people using AI, maybe watt-wise that's a little bit different. But the biggest benefit and biggest achievement that our team want to share about is how we progressed people from being into anger and boredom mode, can you hear me, to the joy and contempt mode. So we can talk about this during the Q&A session, I guess. Thank you for coming, and I'm very glad that I was invited. Thank you.